In a distant galaxy, there was a planet struggling for survival. Zaltra, with its vast blue and green oceans and 3 suns floating in the sky, was once a paradise. However, now Zaltra's beauty was fading rapidly. Climate changes, depletion of natural resources, and toxic waste had made the planet uninhabitable. The Zaltrans, the ancient inhabitants of the planet, were facing increasingly harsh conditions every day. Despite their advanced technology, they had been unable to counteract the environmental disasters. Life support systems were beginning to fail, and the population was dwindling rapidly. Their only option now was to leave the planet and search for a new home. Zalr, the planet's leader, addressed his people in the grand meeting hall. "Dear Zaltrans," he said, his voice echoing, "the situation on our planet is no longer sustainable. To preserve our lives and our species, we must find a new world. Together, we must embark on this arduous journey." The crowd in the hall was filled with anxiety and uncertainty. Many struggled with the thought of leaving their families and ancestral lands. But they had no other choice. Yara, a young and brave scientist, stood at the forefront. "What are our chances of finding a new planet?" she asked. Zalr replied with hopeful eyes, "We have exploration teams in distant star systems. Nothing is certain yet, but there is always hope." Yara nodded silently and made a promise to herself. In this challenging journey, she would do everything she could for the future of her people. The story of the Zaltrans would continue with a search for hope among the stars, for a new beginning. After a long journey among the stars, the Zaltran spaceship finally discovered a new planet. This planet, named Klaris, showed signs of life. From a distance, its atmosphere was marked by dense cloud layers and green regions. The scientific team hurriedly worked to analyze the habitability data. Yara was working with a group of scientists to study the Klaris system. Adjusting her glasses, she examined the surface data of the planet. "It appears that Klaris has plenty of water and oxygen," she said, struggling to contain her excitement. "And the data indicates signs of plant and animal life." Zalr came over to Yara and carefully examined the data displayed on the screen. "This planet could be a beacon of hope for us," he said. "However, we need to conduct a thorough exploration before we settle." A scouting team was quickly assembled and departed from the ship. Upon landing on the planet's surface, they encountered green forests and clear ponds. The initial impressions were positive, but they needed to be cautious. The team leader, Lyra, used instruments and sensors to evaluate the surroundings. "The living conditions here seem quite good," said Lyra. "However, some areas of the planet have high levels of radioactivity. We need to investigate this carefully." As the Zaltrans explored the planet, they encountered various plant and animal species. Some were quite familiar, while others were completely alien. During a sample collection, Yara scrutinized the surroundings carefully. "There are plants here that resemble those from our home planet," she said. "This could be a positive sign regarding the habitability of this place." Upon their return, they held a meeting with Zalr and other officials. Yara detailed their findings. Klaris has suitable conditions for life, but there are also some dangers. First, we need to thoroughly investigate all of the planet's features. Zalr took Yara's suggestions into consideration and decided to launch an extensive research program. A new hope for a fresh start had emerged for the Zaltrans. However, the safety of living conditions on Klaris was still uncertain. Their journey and exploration would be the biggest step towards finding a new home. As the exploration team ventured deeper into the planet Klaris, they were captivated by the beauty of this new world. However, the peaceful appearance of the planet would suddenly turn into a nightmare. As Lyra and her team progressed through the dense vegetation, they encountered a massive creature in a quiet clearing. What first appeared to be just a large shadow turned out to be a dinosaur-like creature. Covered in bright-colored scales, it was a colossal type of Rexus. Lyra's eyes widened. "That's a dinosaur," she exclaimed. At that moment, a group of smaller and more agile dinosaurs emerged. Their loud roars sent the team members into a panic. Yara commanded, "Take battle positions. Activate defense systems." The dinosaurs began attacking the team members. Yara quickly deployed an energy shield, but some of the dinosaurs managed to breach it. Several team members were injured during the attacks. Amid fear and chaos, the team members tried to escape. As they returned, the team members were injured and morally exhausted. Zalr met them and asked seriously, What happened? Why did you return so early? Lyra, tired and covered in sweat and blood, explained the situation. There is an unexpected danger on the planet. Klaris is home to dinosaurs. During our initial exploration, we encountered a large group of dinosaurs and sustained some injuries. Zalor responded, trying to hide his concern. This is an unforeseen situation. Dinosaurs could affect our life support systems and new settlement plans. We need to reassess everything. Yara emphasized the need for extensive research in the areas inhabited by dinosaurs. We need to conduct investigations in the regions where the dinosaurs live. Additionally, we must increase our security measures. The Zaltrans convened a serious meeting upon the return of the exploration team. Zalor reviewed the team's reports and data in the meeting room. The dense presence of dinosaurs in various regions of the planet posed a significant threat to new settlement plans. Zalor took the floor during the meeting. The events on Klaris have clearly shown that the dinosaurs are the dominant creatures on the planet and present a serious threat to us. Before establishing a new settlement, we need to eliminate this danger. Yara joined the meeting and shared her thoughts. The presence of dinosaurs threatens both the habitability of the planet and our safety. Facing them and making the planet habitable will be a significant challenge. However, we must eliminate their presence. The scientist Tharn proposed a technological solution. There is an uncontrolled ecosystem on the planet. We need to conduct a large-scale extermination operation in the areas inhabited by the dinosaurs. This will eliminate the existing ecosystem and the danger posed by the dinosaurs. The discussions in the meeting intensified, with some questioning the ethical aspects of this operation. Rila expressed her concerns. These creatures are living in their natural habitat. Is it necessary to destroy them to balance the ecosystem? Zalor, considering these concerns, said, "This is a necessity. Otherwise, the entire planet could be destroyed. However, we must carry out the extermination operation carefully and with minimal harm. The safety of each member of our team is our priority." As the Zaltrans searched for an urgent solution to deal with the dinosaurs, they remembered their alliance with a human colony. Eldara was the leader of this colony, and the human skills in communicating with animals and their bravery in battles could provide a significant advantage for the Zaltrans. Zalor sent a communication call to Eldara's planet. Shortly after, Eldara's response came, "Zaltrans, we are pleased to respond to your call. We can assist you in dealing with the dinosaurs. However, we need to discuss the cost of this help." Zalor and Yara went on a diplomatic mission to Eldara's planet. Eldara welcomed them in a large hall and listened to the entire team. Zalor explained the situation in detail. The dinosaurs we encountered on the planet Klaris threaten the safety of the planet. We request your help because your experience and skills in dealing with such creatures could provide us with a significant advantage. Eldara nodded thoughtfully. We have experience in fighting dinosaurs, but we must also consider the challenges of such a large-scale operation. We are willing to collaborate with you on this matter. However, we must reach an agreement that considers mutual interests. Yara was receptive to Eldara's terms, and negotiations began. Eventually, an agreement was reached between the two parties. The humans would provide technological and strategic support in fighting the dinosaurs, and in return, the Zaltrans would grant the humans access to some important resources on their planet. Eldara's team, consisting of animal behavior experts and war strategists, began assisting the Zaltrans. Eldara came to the Zaltrans' planet and conducted studies in the areas inhabited by the dinosaurs, developing strategies to understand their behavior. Yara said to Eldara, "We have identified the dinosaurs' weak points and movement patterns. However, we are still unclear on the most effective approach to eliminate them. Your assistance will be critical in this process." Eldara quickly moved to plan the strategy. They set up special traps and warning systems to identify the dinosaurs' weak points and limit their range. Additionally, they prepared coordinated attack plans to effectively deal with the dinosaurs. As the exploration team began their operations to tackle the dinosaurs on the planet Klaris, the complexity and difficulty of the battle quickly became apparent. The dinosaurs' dominance over their territories intensified the struggle. The united team of Zaltrans and humans was strategically positioned in the areas where the dinosaurs were most concentrated. The majestic and massive bodies of the dinosaurs roamed the forested areas like shadows. Their loud roars and the pounding of their enormous steps created an atmosphere of fear and tension. When a group of Rexus and Krellin dinosaurs noticed the presence of the aliens in the area, They moved to defend their territory. The dinosaurs, with their powerful muscular legs, sprang from the depths of the forests, shaking the ground as they moved. The Rexus, with its large spiked tail, was ready for an attack aimed at toppling trees and blocking the team's paths. A Rexus charged rapidly towards one of the alien team members, swinging its massive tail. The tail's fierce blow shattered the logs the alien was using for cover and sent the alien crashing to the ground. Roars echoed in the dark sky. Clara, a scientist evaluating the dinosaurs' defense strategies, realized that the energy shields they had set up were not working. The shields were not sturdy enough to withstand direct attacks from the dinosaurs. The team activated AI-controlled drones to counterattack. The drones analyzed the dinosaurs' movements and targeted them with precise laser weapons. The dinosaurs swiftly moved through the forests to avoid the laser beams. A Krellin dinosaur, using its large claws to fend off the laser attacks, launched a counterattack. The claws shattered the high-speed laser beams in mid-air. The battle between a Rexus and Clara raged intensely. Clara activated her energy shield to protect herself from the dinosaur's massive claws. However, the Rexus's roar disrupted the shield's vibration, causing Clara to lose her balance. The dinosaur seized this opportunity to smash Clara's cover. Marcus, with the help of Eldara's leadership from the human colony, decided to implement a plan targeting the dinosaur's weaknesses. Eldara analyzed the natural behaviors of the dinosaurs and used large-scale awakening devices and systematic traps to corner them in specific areas. The dinosaurs were put in a difficult position by these devices. Sound suppression devices surrounding the dinosaurs disrupted their coordination, making them more manageable. The combined forces of humans and aliens surrounded the dinosaurs, attacking with strategically placed traps and laser weapons. Under Eldara's command, human warriors coordinated attacks targeting the dinosaurs' weak points. As the dinosaurs fell one by one, warning systems provided protection. Eventually, the regions with high dinosaur activity were successfully brought under control. The team moved to treat the injured dinosaurs and reconstruct their habitats. During this process, the dinosaurs began to calm down with the help of the team. However, the scars of the battle were still visible on the planet. The combined team of Zaltrans and humans continued their operations on planet Klaris to effectively combat the dinosaurs. Marcus, a human commander under Eldara's leadership, was assigned an important task by the team. During explorations of the dinosaur-inhabited area, it was noticed that some of the dinosaurs were severely injured. One day, Marcus and his team tracked a dinosaur. An injured Krellin species could only stand on one leg among the bushes. The dinosaur was skittish and wary due to the pain it was experiencing. Marcus carefully examined the dinosaur and took measures to treat its wounds. Realizing that the dinosaur needed this kind of attention, he began to treat its injuries. Marcus said, "These creatures' behavior shows that they are not wild and aggressive. It might be a big mistake to destroy them instead of helping them." During the dinosaur's treatment, Marcus noticed that the dinosaur was calming down and gaining trust. This was a sign of a change in the dinosaur's nature. When Yara heard about Marcus's findings, she immediately reported to Zalor. Marcus found an injured dinosaur and helped it. The dinosaur is not aggressive. On the contrary, it seems suitable for domestication and could play a very important role on this planet. As Zalor considered this new information, he expressed his concerns. The eradication of dinosaurs could lead to the collapse of the ecosystem. When we consider all the life systems on this planet, the effects of such an extermination operation could be catastrophic. Eldara offered Zalor and the other Zaltran leaders assistance. "We can help you domesticate the dinosaurs and protect the planet's ecosystem. Humans have experience in this area and can support you in establishing a harmonious coexistence with the dinosaurs." The Zaltrans approached the suggestion with great care, eventually accepting the help humans could offer. Eldara and her team prepared a plan on how to domesticate the dinosaurs and manage this process. First, a training program was initiated to understand and interact with the dinosaurs. Eldara's trainers taught the Zaltrans about the behavior of dinosaurs and how to domesticate them. During this process, the relationships established with the dinosaurs made them calmer and more harmonious. Based on this new information, the Zaltrans decided to protect the dinosaurs' habitats instead of killing them. Eldara and Marcus developed special protection and care strategies for the areas where the dinosaurs lived. The Zaltrans admitted their inexperience in animal husbandry but accepted Eldara's offer of help. A comprehensive protection plan was implemented in the dinosaur-inhabited areas, ensuring that the dinosaurs lived in harmony with the ecosystem. Zalor thanked Eldara, saying, "Thanks to your help and guidance, planet Klaris has become both habitable and balanced in terms of its ecosystem. This cooperation has been vital for us." In the secluded corners of planet Klaris, after treating the injured Krellin, Marcus regularly visited the dinosaur over the next few days. During this time, the dinosaur gained confidence and the bond between them deepened. As Krellin's wounds healed, its eyes shone with a glow reflecting the love and compassion of the human. One evening, when Marcus went to visit Krellin for the last time, the dinosaur's eyes were filled with worry and sadness. Marcus gently stroked the dinosaur's head and began to bid farewell. "This will be my last visit," he said softly. "We have completed our mission on Klaris, and now we have to leave." Krellin leaned its head against Marcus's hands and let out a deep sigh. Seeing this gesture, Marcus closed his eyes and tried to control his emotions. Krellin's eyes were filled with a sorrow that seemed to convey that it didn't want Marcus to go. Kneeling beside Krellin, Marcus looked into its large, warm eyes. "The time I spent with you has been very precious to me. I hope for the sake of this planet's future that you and the other dinosaurs will survive." Krellin gently licked Marcus's hands, a gesture of both gratitude and farewell. The dinosaur's large, powerful body trembled, and Marcus was filled with a heart-wrenching sadness. Finally, Marcus left a piece of food for Krellin and patted its back encouragingly. Krellin, seeming to understand that Marcus was leaving, sadly nodded its head and watched him go. The dinosaur's eyes were filled with deep sorrow as it watched Marcus walk away. As Marcus walked away, his emotions were mixed. He tried to hide his tears behind a face covered with sadness. The dinosaur's eyes reflected the weight of their separation and the strength of the bond they had formed. This brief but meaningful relationship left a lasting impression on both of them. Continuing his walk, Marcus knew that Krellin's eyes were still watching him. This separation left a deep mark on both the dinosaur and Marcus's inner worlds. Both sides understood the value of this bond and the moments they shared, but unfortunately, their paths had to part. After several months on planet Klaris, an extraordinary harmony had been achieved between the Zaltrans and the dinosaurs. Life on the planet had settled into a pattern where dinosaurs and Zaltrans were integrated. Now, the relationship between the dinosaurs and the aliens was not just a collaboration but a deep part of their way of life. The Zaltrans had begun to live together with the dinosaurs, and this new arrangement had profoundly changed their daily lives. In the new settlements established within the Klaris forests, Zaltrans and dinosaurs lived together. The natural behaviors of the dinosaurs had been integrated into the daily activities of the Zaltrans. In the heart of Klaris, special areas called bio-corridors were created. In these corridors, dinosaurs and Zaltrans worked together on bioengineering projects. The size and strength of the dinosaurs provided a significant advantage for the energy panels and forest protection structures built by the Zaltrans. The dinosaurs carried materials for these structures, working in a way that preserved the ecosystem balance. The feeding habits of the dinosaurs were integrated into the Zaltran feeding system. The organic waste generated from the dinosaurs' consumption was processed in special biological conversion units, turning it into highly nutritious food. This food played a crucial role in the diets of both dinosaurs and Zaltrans. While analyzing the waste of the dinosaurs, the Zaltrans made a significant discovery. They found that the waste contained high-energy components. This waste, when processed in special energy conversion devices, showed the potential to produce large amounts of energy. Zaltran scientists began producing sustainable energy sources from dinosaur waste. This energy played a critical role in meeting the planet's energy needs. Dinosaur waste was used as a base material for bio-ink and fuel cells. The produced energy was integrated into the planet's energy grid, making the daily lives of both dinosaurs and Zaltrans more efficient. Recognizing the significance and contribution of this new energy source, the Zaltrans wanted to thank the human colony. During Eldara and her team's visit to the planet Klaris, they were welcomed with a special ceremony organized by the Zaltrans. In his thank you speech, Zalor said, "A large part of our success in integrating with the dinosaurs and producing energy is thanks to your cooperation and support. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. This energy source we share with you will support both our planet and yours." Eldara and her team gratefully accepted the high-energy efficient panels and renewable energy sources offered by the Zaltrans. These gifts would play a significant role in solving the energy problems on the human-inhabited planet. The new way of life on planet Klaris continued successfully thanks to the harmonious relationship established with the dinosaurs. The synergy between the natural cycles of the dinosaurs and the technology and knowledge of the Zaltrans provided long-term balance on the planet. Transforming the dinosaurs' waste into an energy source increased both environmental sustainability and the quality of daily life. The friendship between the Zaltrans and humans grew stronger with these successes. The cooperation between the two races set a promising example for galactic peace and mutual prosperity. The future, in light of this new partnership and shared goals, promised a journey filled with hope and collaboration. I hope you had a good time. If you liked my story, do not forget to comment and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. See you in the next story.